Have you ever done everything you know to do, giving your best, trusting God, praying for breakthrough, but still feel like you're stuck in the same place? Like no matter how hard you try, nothing's changing? I'm Melissa and I'm right there with you. I've been walking through a season where no matter how faithful I've been, I'm struggling. I'm trusting, I'm believing, I'm giving, and yet I still feel stuck. I want to share the real raw truth with you because I believe someone out there needs to hear this. If you feel like your faithfulness isn't leading to the breakthrough you expected, this video is for you. A few weeks ago, I wrote a letter to God. It wasn't necessarily like a nice letter, or it wasn't definitely like a perfect prayer. It was just really honest. It came from a place of frustration. I was hurt, tired, and asking God, why are my family and I not seeing breakthrough? We've been tithing, we've been giving above and beyond. We're doing our best to stay faithful, but the bills still feel overwhelming and we're still at my parents'. And I just keep wondering, why does it feel like everyone else is getting a miracle except us? Maybe you've asked yourself the same thing. Maybe you felt like everyone else is living the life they've dreamed of while you feel stuck, barely getting by, not seeing the fruit of your faithfulness. I wanted to share this because I know how painful it is to feel like you're doing everything right, but still not seeing the results you expected. I've felt the pain, and if you're there too, I want you to know you're definitely not alone. God is with you in this. It's not easy to admit this, but there are days when I feel really small, when I feel like my life isn't what I had imagined it would be at this point. I'm getting older and my family and I are still living at my parents'. And while I'm so grateful for all they've done, it's not where I thought I would be. I feel like I'm giving everything I've got to, be a good mom and a present wife, and still we're just barely getting by. And then I look around and I hear other people who are tithing and who are giving above and beyond, and their breakthrough is actually coming. They're seeing their barns filled, and I wonder, like, why not us, God? What are we missing? It hurts to feel like you're doing your best, but still feel like things aren't moving forward. And I think you can relate. It's painful to feel stuck in a cycle of uncertainty when all you want is a glimpse of the promise that God gave you, to see the fulfillment of His word in your life. But here's where the breakthrough came for me. After I poured out my heart to God, I felt His gentle response. It wasn't necessarily a rebuke, and it wasn't the answer that solved everything right away, but it was love. He reminded me, Melissa, like, I'm the God of the unexpected. And that's when I realized sometimes the reasons we're in a season of waiting is because God is preparing something that only He can do. Not because He's punishing us, but because He's setting us up for something even greater. He told me that it's in the unexpected, like the extreme, that people really take notice. It's in the middle of our story when we think that we're stuck, that His power can shine the brightest. He's not forgotten us. He's simply making the story bigger. I've been learning that sometimes waiting is a part of God's plan to show the world what He can do. We're not just waiting for our breakthrough, but for God to do something so big, so unexpected, that it will point others to Him. And when that moment comes, it will blow our minds, and it will blow the minds of others too. It's in the season of struggle, of feeling stuck, of wondering why it's not working, that God is still at work. You don't have to fix the problem. You don't have to figure it all out. You just have to stay faithful. Maybe you're watching this right now and you're feeling the same way, like nothing is changing, like you've been doing everything right, but the breakthrough hasn't come. And you're wondering if there's something wrong with you. I'm here to tell you your pain is not wasted. God is not overlooking your struggle. He's simply preparing you for something bigger than you could have ever imagined. But first, He wants to know if you'll stay faithful when it's hard, when it's uncomfortable, when it's unfair. I don't know when the breakthrough will come. I don't know exactly what it will look like, but I know that God's timing is perfect and His promises are true. So I want to leave you with this. If you're in the middle of a waiting season, if you're struggling, if you're questioning your journey, God is with you. He is working in the waiting. He's setting you up for a testimony that will draw others to Him. This may be your season of refinement, of growth, of preparation, and when the time is right, He will do the unexpected. He will open the doors you never thought possible. But you've got to stay faithful. Honor the Lord with your wealth and the first fruits of all your produce. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine. Proverbs 3:9-10. I believe this is true. I believe God's word will stand true in your life, even in the waiting. So hang in there, keep trusting, keep giving. Your story isn't over yet.